1. Pick your chipset and needed mount. 2. Install mount with provided screws. Photos in the manual. 3. Put the set ring on the cooler face. 4. Apply pea-sized ball of thermal paste in center of CPU chip. 5. Connect cooler to mounting brace with provided screws. 6. Run ice cold temps. Same quality as Corsair H115. Trust me, I have one, and have used Corsair in the past. I was a big supporter, but this new line is really going downhill for them. Pay half the price, use this. Always keep an eye or place safeguards to protect your PC in result of failure of any component. Installed, no problems, running in less than an hour. Ignore my wire management and buy one if you're considering. We'll see longevity and also the warranty. IDK. Looks nice, runs cool, doing everything my Corsair did without the pump noise. Not sponsored advertisement, although some stickers for my case or some awesome gear may make me reconsider the sponsorship. I am a Google local guide after all. Stephen. My CPU is an old i7-4790K from 2015 and have been using the stock heatsink since then. However, since I've been doing more intensive stuff, the CPU has been pushing 80 to 95 degrees Celsius, and so I figured I should get a new cooling solution. Initially looking at stuff like the Be Quiet heat sinks, I ultimately went with liquid cooling. It's been working great so far, keeping my CPU at about 32 to 40 degrees Celsius at idle/light load and 60 to 70 degrees Celsius at max load. It's about a 10 to 30 degrees Celsius improvement. Feel like it's giving my old rig new life. The install wasn't too difficult. Being new to AO, I wasn't sure if liquid was already in there. It is, and the instructions aren't very good on what the cables are for, but can be solved with a little bit of critical thinking. But to save time, only the 15-pin SATA cable, to power the pump, and fan 4-pin connectors need to be plugged in. The other cables are for RGB lighting, which is good for show but was unnecessary for my closed case build. This kit comes with a cable to combine the two fan power cables into one, but I ended up plugging them into CPU fan and CPU opt on the motherboard. It also has an optional internal RGB controller to control them independent of the motherboard. 4 stars because the install instructions could have been better, but they're not bad and you should be able to figure it out. Also, do remove the plastic from the copper plate. It's not hidden and literally has big words telling you to do so. I really don't know how people miss this. Initially hesitant to try an AIO brand that I've never heard of. The price point is great, so gave it a go. Set a price in 3600 stock clock speeds. Antec NX800 case with two 200mm intake fans. 2060 Super Pros. Price point cooler. Logo is elegant. Installation was actually simple and straightforward. Took me a couple attempts to lock the mounting bracket into the cooler so the cooler was the right angle. Mounting bracket to motherboard was simple. The back plate could have been a little bit better designed to hold the bolts in place. The padding goes towards the back of the motherboard. Tubing is longer than normal, so def allows setup in large cases. Prob too much tuning for mini cases. Comes with fan splitter and 4-pin RGB 4-way splitter. Cooling temps idle 3640C under 100% load, minimum 46C, max 86C, average 65C, gaming average 60C, low 46C, max 70C. Fan noise level is adequate. During min use there is min noise. During heavy use there is fan noise, but nothing to complain about. Def not a jetliner taking off. Cons: RGB lights are not as bright as other AO models. Granted, the price point is almost half. During 100% use, seeing 86C spikes is a little high using an AO cooler. Click link in description for more reviews.